Part 2 of fingers. Quick review. Last time, got the feel for dribbling, went up high with the sticks. First stroke was wrist, second stroke was fingers, right? That nice pull, including this guy in that pull with the fingers. And then we moved the stick beads down and did a whole bar in American grip. Okay, American grip on the diagonal, not French grip with the thumb up. And now we're here with part 2. So what we're gonna do is our stick beads are gonna be back up. We're gonna be at 60 BPM and we are going to start with 16th notes, okay? So this time, check this out. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a, okay. So right is gonna play 1 E and left is gonna play and then right 2 E, left and so on and so forth, okay? So let's try this real fast. 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 and 4 E and 1 E and 2. Still very important that the first stroke is wrist and the second stroke is fingers. Okay? So that is that first exercise, and in a second, I'll just put it on for 4 minutes or whatever, and we'll play that together. Exercise number 1. So we're starting to speed up. And do not feel pressured to play it at this speed. If you can't yet, no worries. Go back to the first video, go back to 60 BPM at, 8th notes, and just work up to this, okay? That's exercise number 1. Now, exercise number 2 is exactly what we did last week, but we're doing French grip, okay? French grip is awesome to really feel your fingers at work. It's really the best grip for using fingers because you have your thumb on the top of the stick and you're lightly, you've got your fulcrum set there, and then your fingers are have the best access. Can you see this? It's probably better just with the left. They have the best access to the stick. Okay? All right. The thing is with French grip is it's really tough, and it will be for a long time if you're just starting out with it, because it's going to slice. Like this is going to come out as you try to play. It's going to go to the side. It naturally wants to do that, and you just have to do it a ton to work that out. Okay, to be honest, my left hand still needs lots of work, but I'm way better than I used to be with French grip. So we're just going to work on that. We talked about the grip. Just think about your thumb pointing straight up at you, playing that first stroke, stick bead comes back up, and then your fingers come in. This is awesome for ride cymbal when you're doing right? That kind of stuff on ride. Ding, 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 ding. That's how you got this thing going on with French grip and playing with your fingers, okay? So here we go. Let's just demonstrate this. French grip, 60 BPM, 16th notes. 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, moving so you can see it. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a. Try to mirror your hands. So like there it is, it wants to slice a little bit. A little out of practice with French grip. So when I started, so you will have issues with this, like I said, as you're starting out with your weak hand. I noticed when I started doing this that I had much more of a gap with my right hand than I did with my left. I had something like that with my left, and my right was nice and open versus that. So I tried to, remedy that and mirror the hand. And it just takes conscious effort to look down and think, okay, What am I doing with my right that I'm not doing with my left? Why is it so much easier with my right? And then I realized, oh, okay, so I need to actually get it more towards the center of the pad. You know, my left is automatically starting over here, where my right, my brain just knows that's where it should go. So I need to get it more centered up. Okay, and it still feels wonky, but working on that left hand. But anyway, I use my right a lot more anyway with the ride and things like that. So those are the two exercises that we are doing. Let's go ahead and go back to that first exercise, 60 BPM, and we will put on some time here on the timer. And we are just playing 16th notes with doubles. And here we go. 2E and a 3E. Stick beat's still coming up. Second stroke is fingers. Aiming for the center of the pad. Go ahead and do this with me. Okay, a couple more. Okay, if you're doing that right, your hands feel nice and warm, just nice and full, no pain at all, because you're nice and loose. You're letting the stick just bounce back to you. The fingers are stroking that second hit. Feels good. And you have paid the price to get to this point because you watched those first few videos and you did the practices, right? Yeah. Okay. So now let's do the other practice with French grip. 5 minutes on the clock here. We're not going to do 5 whole minutes, but it's on the clock here. 60 BPM, 16th notes, and French grip, 1 bar on each hand. Here we go. 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, whoops, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a, fingers, slicing it kind of bad. Look at the height that I'm getting with the right hand. You want to be able to launch it like that. You don't have to, you can control it like this. nice and low. Same motion, just less of it. But then you can, if you want, you are the one in control. Don't let it overwhelm you right now. Just pick a height and go for that. Just get the feel of the fingers doing the work. That's the most important thing here, is that the fingers are bouncing it. I'm already feeling my left hand kind of dust off the cobwebs. Just haven't worked on French grip in my left for a long time. Okay. Okay, there we go, part 2. So now we're using our fingers. Again, that's gonna come in handy all over the place. You're playing doubles on the hi-hat, on your snare, around the kit, right? You just have to be able to use those fingers to play that second stroke. And don't be in a hurry to get to the place where you can play really fast. Just stick with, seriously, or even slower, stick with this and just feel that second stroke. And you will be well on your way. So that is using your fingers to play the stick. Thank you so much for checking out Tempo League. Make sure to go back, review all the videos up to this point, and I'm excited to see you on the next one. Thanks so much. Have a great week.